Hey guys, it's Kelly Ann and welcome to another Flossy Friday. Today is September 11th and we're just going to jump right in because I don't want this to be the longest video in the world, but I have some stuff to show you and some stuff that I want to chat about, but let's go ahead and get life update over with. Oh, Potter did join me. Potter's doing really good. I wonder if he'll let me put him in the video. Hi, love. Come here. Yeah, come here. Say hi. He's been napping. I'm doing this on my lunch break for work. So he's been in the other room sleeping underneath the bed because that's what he does in the London room. Okay. All right. Bye. So he just came in here. Anyways, he's doing good. He's loves that I'm still home all the time. And I'm doing better with the fiasco that has been going on for the last month. It's not completely over yet, but it's heading in I think a almost finalized direction. So that's been good. Still stressful, but good. Work has been stressful, but good. And then life in general, I've just been getting in a lot of stitching. And yeah, my best friend here in town has been gone for the last 2 weeks. She's back in town now, but I especially get a lot of stitching done because she wasn't coming over and we weren't like gossiping and watching TV and stuff. So I just had even less distractions than normal. But she is back, which is really fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the giveaway over with. Only 2 people wanted a chance at the Raven, so we're gonna go ahead and do the Raven first because they also wanted a chance at the Owl. And I did say that you couldn't get both. So we're gonna see out of the 2 who get the Raven, who needs to come off the wheel for their chance for the Owl. And so yeah, so let's do the Raven first. And I have it on a wheel. So it's between Bridget and Christy. And it's gonna go to Bridget. So Bridget, I will message you on Instagram to get your address and I'll get this sent out to you whenever I hear back from you. So I'm gonna screenshot that so I don't forget because I have the best memory in the entire world. And all right, time for the Owl, Spell of the Moon. And like I said, this one has the information of the stitched like fabrics and colors and stuff from me and Patience. And hopefully you'll put your information in there as well and then pass it along yourself once you're done. It was a really fun stitch. And just a reminder, I did mine in like 7 or 8 different colors on hot pink fabric, Diva from Pictures Plus. So just a reminder of what this looks like if you do more than just the 3 called for colors, although it does look really nice as charted as well. I just like to be extra spoopy. And I also just like to change everything all the time. All right, so for the Owl, it's going to go to Lorraine Sanchez. So I will Instagram message you for your address and I can get those out to y'all. Screenshot that. All right, so I'll be messaging y'all later today or by the time this goes up, I've probably already messaged you, so ignore what I'm saying. Anyways, congratulations. I'm really excited to be passing those on. Okay. Do I get to the stitching or do I talk about plans first? Okay. Let's talk about current WIP. Then we'll talk about possible plans for the rest of the month. and then we'll do finishes. Because I did have 2 finishes this week because, like I said last weekend or last Friday, I kind of want September to focus on things that are getting close to being done or could be done in 5 or less days, or that I think can be done in 5 or less days, right? So I'm currently down to 54 whips, which includes the one that I'm working on. And I have a pile of about 6 or so stitches that could be done between 2 days up to like 5, 7 at the max, okay? So kind of exciting because that means I could get a really good amount of finishes done this month. I already have 3 for the month of September, and this weekend I'll have number 4 because I am determined this is going to get done this weekend. So that's kind of where I am with that. So this is what I'm currently working on. And this is my Sing a Sampler from Silver Creek Samplers. So I did, in 8 days last month, I did Do, Re, Mi, Fa in 8 days. So that's half of it. And in the last 2 days, 3 days, 2.5? 2.5. I've done So, and I'm working on La. So I finished So, and I'm working on La right here. So you can see on La, I do obviously still have a good amount of the block to go, but they go really fast. They go really fast. And then all I have left is Ti, Do. And I'm honestly thinking that tonight I can get La done and I can get the other 2 done over the weekend. So I'm thinking this piece will, I think I can get it done within like 12, 13 total days of stitch time. Maybe 14, I don't know. It depends on this weekend. But I am thinking that this could be done by the end of Sunday. So I'm not mad about that. I think that's really awesome. I've really enjoyed stitching this. I've customized it even more than I did the first time that I did it. I'm changing up the colors. I'm making it really bright and loud. I changed the runner to be Maria on top of the hill when they first start singing the song in the movie. I had to include my tie-dye thread. I just thought it was too perfect not to include my tie-dye in certain areas. And I'm just full out customizing this pattern because I love changing colors and really customizing stuff. And I wanted every letter, or I wanted every note to have its own color. And so Do will repeat at the end and be this bright, vivid red next to, so the next color is this one. So purple, and then the pink color, and then it'll go back to red because that's a Do's color. So anyways, really, really, really love this. This is on an 18 count piece of Tyco from Picture This Plus. And yep, just super, super customizing it, which, stop repeating yourself, Kelly, but I love to do. Okay, let's talk about, before I show my other 2 finishes, or my 2 finishes, let's talk about possible plans, because so I went through all of my whips and I pulled some of the items that are the closest to a finish. My lips have been really chapped lately. I'm not really sure why, but it is what it is. Okay, so I had talked about pulling out Melancholy to work on. And it's still in the running, but I don't know why I acted like I had more of this done than I did. Because in my mind, that's a good chunk done. No, it is not. Oh, it's upside down. No, it is not. Just like a quick flash, that's how much I have done of the pattern, okay? This is not close to a finish. Do I think it would be a quick stitch and finish? Yes. So it is still in the running because I really do love this piece and I really do want it done. Are there a couple other pieces that are closer to actually being a finish? Yes. But anyways, this is one of my options of something to work on in September to get it to a finish because like I said, I think in a day, these are things that I think could be done in 5 to 7 days or less, right? And some of them, you know, like are gonna take more days if I'm only stitching on it during the week, to if they get a weekend spot, you know what I mean? And like a non-busy weekend spot. That kid. So this is another one that I think, and this is a free pattern, so I don't mind showing how much I have left of this one. This was during the Be Well and Stitch. You can still get this for free on Jody Rice's Satsuma Streets like Facebook page. Like she has like links and stuff still. So this is the Let's Stay Home pattern. Do I still have about 50% of it? Yes, but again, 5 to 7 days or less, I could get this done. So I really do want to work on this. This is a piece of Demi-Wazelle. I was gonna say damsel. Demi-Wazelle from Picture This Plus, and this is a linen. Do I still have the tag? Negator. It's a linen. I know that. And I want to say it's either 32 or 28 count. I want to say it's 32 count, but this is another one, and I've already customized the little potter. So this is one that could definitely get done in a few days of work. This one is right on the edge of being finished. This one was a free Earth Day pattern from Modern Folk Embroidery in 2017. It is no longer a free pattern on their site, so you can't get this anymore. But that's the pattern, and this is where I am at. So very close to a finish. I have one more flower, or I have the flower to finish, the birds, and the outside border. So the birds, the flowers, and the leaves, and then the final outside border. Guys, it's like right there. Why have I just not finished this? I don't know. But again, 2 to 3 days of work maybe? Is that what my garden gate is? What are you? No, that's onyx. Poop. I have that color somewhere. I know I do. Okay, the next one that's really, really close to a finish is this one. And is this the heartstring half or the Plum Street half? It's the heartstring half. So I'm also really, really close to being done with the heartstring half of the Token of Friendship duo collab. I have this lacy border with the hearts intertwined in it, and then I just have the words. It's so close. It's so close. At least this half. The other half, not so much. The other half has barely anything done. I'll show you the other half. Will it make me want to work on the other half? 100%. But this is how far the other half is done. barely anything. But it would be nice to get the first half done. Is this where my garden gate is? This is where my garden gate is. See, guys? See, I've been talking about it. I know I had extra garden gate to be able to finish my Salem Witches piece. It's been in here this whole time. I knew I would find it. I just didn't know when or where, but I found it. So the heartstring samplery half is close to being done. And this is on a piece of 32 count Lugana in memory from Picture This Plus. So I really, really want to finish this. And then I really do want to work on the other one. So whenever I get this one out, it may be like one where I like maybe schedule it for a longer period of time so that way I can work on the other half. We'll see. This is one that I may work on after I finish Sing a Sampler, because the 13th anniversary of my mom's death is on the 24th, and I really wanted this done this year, and it's harder to work on than I really give myself credit for. And I have the rest of her dress, and I have to fill in the tombstone and finish the green, but then the rest is just words. And this is a piece of fabric that I dyed that I called like Arabian Sun or something like that. It's half of the fabric. So it's a lot of the words, and they're Silver Creek sampler words, so they go relatively fast. So this, honestly, I think I could knock out rather quickly if I really tried. I've got to fill in the tombstone and finish this giant, massive amount of dress, and the green down here and along the bottom. And then it's just words. It's literally just words is mostly what's left. So this might be the next one that I work on, just because I really do want to get it done. And the closer that I work on it towards the anniversary, the less I'm gonna want to work on it. So I think I'm gonna give this one a go this next week and see if I'm in the right frame of mind to work on it. And if I'm not, you know, we'll try to still get it done sometime this year, but maybe it just won't be in the month of September, because the month of September is not a fun month for me. This is another one that I pulled. One, because I really want to work on it, and two, also because Emily has confidence in me that I could finish this in a few days. I don't think that as much, but this is the Partridge Sewing Box, better known as the Damn Bird Sow. And I barely have anything done on him. But this is my damn bird, and this is 32 count Lugana Picture This Plus lily pad, because I wanted it to be on something funky with the colors. So this might be one that gets some love, because I think if I really did try, I could get some really decent progress. I just don't know if I can get a finish. So he's a little bit lower on the list because I don't know. There's others that are closer that I think would be faster for me. But I do want to work on him because I do like him. Another one that is semi-close to a finish is my Sewing Cats. All I have left is this bottom section. And it's started, it's underway. So this is the full thing. This is on a piece of 16 or 18 count that I dyed, called like Tidal Splash or something. So I just have the last shelf. So that's something that this is another one that may come out because, again, I could probably knock this out in a week of just constant, you know, attention to it. Maybe. I don't know. These are all just options. These are some of my whips that are the closest to a finish and predicting in myself 5 to 7 or less days. It could take longer. I don't know. The one that I want to pull out though at the very end of the month going into October, so Emily, are you cool with working on this the first week of October? Because I know you wanted to get this back out in October, but this one I truly feel like I could get a finish on, and now we know where Garden Gate lives for me to finish the names. But I truly think that I could get this to be a finish. So I want to either pull this out at the very end of September, but for sure the first week of October, and get this one, go ahead and get it done. So Emily, are you down for a first week of October getting this back out? But yeah, this is my Witches of Salem from the Primitive Hair, and this is on Silk Weaver Days Gone By. I know it's Silk Weaver now. Silk Weaver Days Gone By. Yes, I remembered something. Okay. Now, I have other things sitting around me because I was just looking through some stuff. Now, I am still focused on finishes, okay, this month. But I missed stitching on this. So in October, I know that I'm doing like the Lindy Stitches piece and 2 of those and stuff like that, but I think this is going to be one that I want to get back out because I keep on seeing some other people working on it and I just love it. I love it. So this has got to come back out again soon. This is on Pictures Plus 32 count Nocturne because I picked my own fabric and I changed out the colors to go with my fabric better. And then I picked out from my stash a few things that were kitted up that I think would be really fun to work on in October that are quicker. They wouldn't all get done, but a few of them might be able to. So this is another one that got passed along to me from Patience, and this is the Cherish Stitches Random Happiness. And it was a kit, but I'm just going to stitch the pattern on this fabric that I dyed. It's just an Aida that I dyed. I had a scrap. And I'm going to stitch it in 3847 on this fabric. So all one color. And I think it would be like a fun one to like take with me to like lunch and stuff. It has some of my favorite things on it. Kittens, a cat, skeleton keys, and tea. What more would you want? And flowers and trees. I'm really good at roses and trees. So that one is really like small and cute. This one is really small and cute, and I have it kitted up in Victorian Motto threads for this, which is Pictures Plus Sterling in an 18 count. I just think it's really pretty, and it's just a smaller, quicker pattern. Because I keep on wanting to like buy more things and like stitch them, but I have all these things like kitted. So I was like, no, let me look and see some of the stuff that I already have. This is something that's been partially kitted for a while. And I bought the PDF ages ago from the Snowflower Daughters on Etsy. And it's called Pumpkin Time. And I bought the two, bought Fragrant Cloves and Tiger Lily for the pattern because they're called for. But this is like a cut off piece of it's either earthen or possibly like rose quartz or something. I don't know. But it is a Pictures Plus fabric. And it's like just big enough for this. So I thought that might be fun to pull out in October and finally do that. This came out in 2014. I probably bought it in maybe 2015, and it's been partially kitted since then. So if you needed any indication of how fast I move on things. And this one I pulled out of my stash because I saw that there's, so if I have any new starts this month, it's going to be this. And this is the Autumn Alphabet from Willow Hill Samplings. This is currently a stitch along. If you know the hashtags, please let me know, because I've seen it on Instagram, but I can't remember who I've seen post about it. I even had like a conversation on Instagram with somebody about it, and I honestly just cannot remember at the moment. It might have been Nikki. I don't know. Brain is not working. Anyways, I've had this in my stash for probably 2 or so years now. And I really want to stitch it. I don't know if I want to do the alphabet. I'm tempted to move the moon down because I do like the border, but like make the border come across shorter and just not do the alphabet and move the moon down a little bit. It's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. So there's that. Anyways, I pulled some fabric for it, and I pulled Legacy from Pictures Plus in 16 count because this is plenty of room for that piece, and this is just a little scrap that I have, and I think it'll look really cool. So if I do have a new start this month, it will be this. Not necessarily to finish it, maybe to finish it, I don't know, but that is one that I think would be really fun. And then another one that I want to start in October is my Alforus Baba Yaga. And I've pulled the colors, pulled my own colors and my own fabric to do Baba Yaga on that I dyed myself. So this is another fun one that I want to start in October and work on. This one. So those are kind of like the plans, mostly September, spewing into October. That's where I'm at. All right, I had 2 finishes this week because, again, September is trying to get things finished. So this was my second finish of the month. This is Tequila from Stitcherovia on Etsy, Emma Congdon. And I just couldn't put it down. The last weekend I really just wanted to work on something like really bright and colorful, and I just could not stop doing it. Part of me wishes that whenever I realized that I did the fabric going the wrong direction because I wanted it to be reversed, I kind of slightly wish that I would have just picked out the word wedge and done it, but I do love it. I wanted there to be more contrast with the colors, but it is what it is. But I really do love it. I think it turned out amazing. And this is on a piece of 14 count that I called Color Splash that I dyed. And I used all the called for colors. The only thing that I did different is because I did it on colorful fabric and not white fabric, which is what the stitched pieces on, I took a light blue that wasn't called for, and I did half stitches to show like the glass, and I did that in the shot glass as well, just to add like some depth and dimension. But everything else is as called for, colors and all. And the colors just look a little bit different because of how crazy my fabric is, but I absolutely love this. It's a fantastic stitch if you're looking for something really like relaxing and soothing. Emma Congdon is definitely one of your girls as far as design goes. Like especially if you like the really pretty typography, her patterns are beautiful. And after that one, I decided that it was time to finish Mrs. Teapot. I'm so excited that Miss Scissors and Miss Teapot are now done. So I had a little bit left to do of colors. I had this gold color left to put in her dress. So in the flowers in the dress, the borders and like the leaves and the sleeves and stuff. I had to finish this right here, and I had to finish the little signs and the berries on this one. And then it was just filling in all of this teal background. Anyways, she's done. She's fantastic. This is on a piece of 14 count fabrics by LJ. It did not have a name for the color of this fabric because it was one of his Valentine's Day sales, so it just had a number. It was like 0214 15.36 or something like that, so it didn't have an actual name. But I think it turned out perfect on this fabric. Absolutely love it, and I really wish that LJ still made fabrics because his fabrics were but yeah, those are my finishes. So I'm at 34 finishes for the year. I currently have 54 whips, and I'm at 3 finishes for just this month so far. So that's really kind of cool. I'm really enjoying like working on like certain pieces and like getting certain things done and finished, so that way they can be passed along or destashed, or because I do something different with everything. But it's been so much fun working on all these projects and pulling out the ones that I think that I could really get some good progress on. So yeah, that's pretty much this month in a nutshell. And congrats, Bridget and Lorraine. I will be messaging you here in just a little bit to get y'all's addresses, so that way I can get that out to you guys. And yeah, I'm excited for next week. We'll see what all I get done. If you have an opinion on, can I help you? Come here. If you have an opinion on which whip I should work on next, let me know in the comments. Come here. Come here, bud. I was trying. He wouldn't let me. If you have an opinion or like an idea of which one or which two you think would be really cool to see me work on this next week, let me know. I'm gonna attempt to work on the When Life is Done next. I'm gonna attempt. So that may be a good fail. It may work or it may fail. I don't know. Kind of depends on like how it makes me feel. But yeah, let me know what y'all are working on, and I will see y'all next week. Bye, guys.